What's going on, guys? Grexter here. Welcome back to my video. Today, I'm gonna be doing a breakdown on, as you can tell, the part 3 for Legends Anniversary. They just confirmed it. The video. If you guys did see it, they did it. They actually did it. They put in double ultras, in Legends. So they just released a new version of Super Saiyan Goku. Ultra Super Saiyan Goku from Namek Saga, and also they did release also an Ultra Final Form Frieza full power. So we are getting double ultras, a double ultra variant with 3 times the ultra rates. So crazy. I mean, we always knew that it was gonna be a double ultra because Namek Saga, but they actually freaking did it, man. I'm just baffled. So yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a breakdown on both their kits and all that stuff. I'll show you guys probably the rest. Also, they did release a Sparking Krillin, a new one as well. So yeah, so let's get on with it. All-rounder with the new KO guard ability, Ultra Super Saiyan Goku joins the fight. Strengths: number 1, KO guard. If an ally including Goku be defeated by an attack, prevents that defeat one time only. Number 2, battle combos, wide range special arts to special move arts. Goku has an easy to use wide range special arts on hit. It notifies special cover change and even lets you draw special move arts next. Number 3, super buffs when allies are in the pitch. When an ally is hit by an enemy's arts attack, you'll gain buffs that apply to the next special move you activate, up to 100% special move damage and 30% chance faint infliction chance. Number 4, event switching with the unique gauge. When a strike or blaster when the unique gauge is full to prevent all enemies from switching. If you consume the unique gauge at least 2 times, then when you enter the battlefield, you'll penetrate endurance and nullify element disadvantage. Seize victory in the fiercest of battles with the power of the Super Saiyan of Legend. Super Saiyan is yellow, some family Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Frieza Saga. The ability buffs Frieza Saga and Saiyans. Also buff the ultimate and waking damage of tanked Saga characters. Frieza Saga, attack Saiyans. If I did summon pull and pop on Saiyans, because Saiyans, one of the teams I made. Ultra ability, cast an extra power up when set as a leader. Leader damage 30% uncancelable. Key recovery 30% uncancelable. When not leader, per attack Saiyan battle support member damage 5%, key recovery 5% cancelled. Up to 3 support members will be counted. Strike has armor, so charge them out fear enemies blast. Of course, almost every ultra has it, I believe. I could be wrong. Plus reduce the enemy's key on hit, strike impact and hit enemy key by 30, blast armor when charging. Okay. Blast by strike card, reduce the enemy's key on hit. That's pretty good. Blue card, greatly reduce the key recovery of all enemies on hit and even increase their arts cost. Their opponent will have a hard time going on the offense. Acid damage on activation, 10% health, smooth damage 4%, cancel enemy buffs on hit, 50% to negative 50% to enemy key recovery, and 50% to enemy's arts cost. Blast armor when charged forward, okay. Hit the green card. This wide range special makes it easier to steal back your turn for offense. On hit, you'll even draw a special move arts next, giving you a chance to finish off an enemy. On activation, 20% key, 50% to damage guard penetration, negative 52 health restoration. On hits, draws a plus move card next, draws 1 card, nullifies special cover change, and you can combo with any other thing. The ultimate, on hit, reduce your enemies' Dragon Balls by 2 and steal all enemies' main abilities. Supreme damage impact. 30% to gauge, 50% to ultimate damage, and penetrate endurance. A hit steals 2 of your Dragon Balls, steals all main abilities, and also blast armor. Main ability destroys your opponent's entire hand and reduces their key by 100. You'll be able to start an offense without fear of retaliation. Okay, that's pretty good right there. Stores 1 card and draws arts, 30% to health, 50% to key. Stores the enemy's entire hand, negative 100% to enemy key. Requirements: toy play timer counts must elapse. Okay. Starter ability: get a massive 300% boost to damage and 2% boost to damage guard. Plus, for 60 counts, you'll be immune to abnormal conditions. 30% to negate, 300% damage, damage guard. Key recovery 50%. Draw speed 1. Striking blast, arts card -10. No abnormal condition, all uncancelable. Unique ability: the new KO guard ability will prevent an ally, including Goku, from being defeated one time only when they receive an attack that would otherwise defeat them. When allies are hit by Ultra attack, they'll get buffed to special move damage and faint infliction chance for next special move. Reactivate. Let your race build as allies are pushed to the brink, just like in the original series. If you consume You consume unique gauge two or more times to penetrate endurance and nullify element disadvantage when you enter the battlefield. On battlefield entry, draws a card, 40% key, nullify special cover change, sets hand, negative 30% enemy key, and -1 to card draw speed. Also based on unique gauge consumption, first on, damage scar 3%, stores enemy 2 cards, penetrate endurance, nullify element factor. On hit, it shows all these. Arts hits, -5 to unique gauge, 30% damage, sub count by 1. When ally is hit by it, 5% to unique gauge, 20% to special move damage. Next activate missile move arts for faint. 5% chance, up 30%. When enemy's attack ends, cancel after downgrade at location, where allies defeated by attack. Activates KO guard, except when it's defeated due to enemy self-destruction. Destruct. A KO guard activated, unique gauge plus 50%. Allies health restored to 20% during time counts. Also, based on activation target, self health 70%, or allies health 20%, allies health 10%. Special cover chain, so he has a cover chain could blast arts. Flips against that, combos blue cards. New gauge, when enemy gauge filled with attacks, restore the allies health and boost enemy's arts power. It's both good for support and for feuding with your opponent. That's not all. Using a strike or blast art when the gauge is full will prevent all enemies from switching activates offensive abilities that will let you draw 2 cards or more. Here's the time type. Unique gauge when full, 10% health, nullify damage received, allies health 50%, allies damage 25%, all enemies special move ultimate awakening arts to -25%. On strike or blast art used with full unique gauge, draw up to 2 cards if hand has 3 or fewer cards, key by 50, damage by 50% uncancelable, draws a card draw speed by 1, prevent all enemies switching. Guards gradually, while not defeated, consume entirely on strike. Blast arts used with full unique gauge. So, by his kit is like really good. Like, judging by his kit, of course, ultras, it's gonna be good. So now we will move on to full power Frieza, ultra full power Frieza with his abilities right here. So we're getting a double ultra as well. Push your foes to the brink with powerful death beams. Ultra Final Form Frieza full power joins the battle. Joins the fight. Strengths, number 1, fires off death beam multiple times with activation gauge. So this Frieza, he's gonna be, his abilities based on the death beam. So if you fill up his gauge, it's definitely gonna be more powerful. So that the active gauge fill over time when you use blast arts, consume 40% of it to activate death beam. Nullify special cover chain when you do, and you can even combo with the arts. Number 2, brutal combos using unique gauge. Activating the death beam when the gauge is full will let you nullify element advantage and penetrate endurance. Starting with a death beam will boost your ability to KO foes. High defense. Frieza has endurance, cool, plus high defense on top. Upon entering the battlefield, you'll cover health and reduce your opponent's key by 30%. And when you're hit with an art attack, the cost of all enemies' art will go up to 15. Strike fear to your enemies with the Emperor of the Universe's full power. So, Final Form Frieza full power, he's green. Frieza Force, Transform Warriors, Lineage of Evil, Power Opponents, and Frieza Saga. The ability, he buffs Lineage of Evil, Frieza Saga, and all that stuff. So, to be honest, I might just bump him on Frieza Saga just because either no. I mean, you can probably put him on Lineage of Evil if I want to, but we'll see what it is. Ultra ability against significant power up when sound leader, 30% both damage key recovery. Non-leader gets 5% on both of them. Of course, he has a blast armor, charge negate blast. But move on hit, increase all enemy damage received and reduce their health restoration. You even inflict extreme bleed, of course. Massive damage, activation, plus move damage 30%. On hit, inflict enemy with extreme bleed, plus 30% damage received, and -50 to enemy's health restoration. Green card, charge, negate on evasion. On hit, you'll inflict all enemies sub count, letting you land combos on significant enemy more easily. Activation, 10% health, 50% key, 20% negate, and 30% damage. On hit, draws 1 card when you have fewer, all enemies sub count by 2%, plus 2, and you can combo with any other arts. So, same thing as Goku. Ultimate story opponent's entire hand on hit and seal blaster. So it's basically the same about Goku. Same thing, actually, kind of the same thing. He thinks when he seals main ability and reduce your key and move your hand. So yeah, but this for Frieza, he does the same thing. He does destroy your hand, also seals the blast card instead of like sealing your main abilities. But I think he's gonna seal. But I think he might seal main ability. I don't know. But in Frieza's case, he'll just destroy your card and seal your blast cards. So yeah, supreme damage on activation. 50%. Also has endurance. A hit destroys the entire enemy and see the blast card. Brings up sub count. Main ability charging gave 100% and gain 1 Dragon Ball. 20% to health, 20% key, 100% to gauge, so he gets his gauge back, plus 1 Dragon Ball, and the enemies lose Dragon Ball, so 25 common counts. Star ability, Frieza has endurance, gains a massive 300% boost damage on all stuff. You can start battle with 30%, so basically the same thing as Goku right here. The ability nullifies puts color change as well when you use a strike blast arts. Frieza also seals that stomp combos when hit by arts attack. The enemy's key will reduce and their arts cost will be crisp at 15. If your enemy uses a big attack, it will cancel the buff effects, letting you survive even if right runs or ultimate art might normally penetrate endurance. Okay. Binary tree, draw the card. Help at 15, keep at 50, nullify element disadvantage. Keep at 10, 30% damage, and nullifies special chain and bomb blasts and strikes. When hit by enemies' arts, helps by 10%, ally subcount -3. Enemy keep at 10, enemies' arts cost and subcount go up as well. When on battlefield, enemy activates, she'll nullify after downgrade, cancel all those stuff, cancel buffs. Especially, well, same thing with Goku. He has a coaching against blast arts. Frieza has a coaching against strike cards. So negate activate Death Beam. When negates full, will nullify enemy disadvantage, and penetrating endurance combos that start from a Death Beam will be even more devastating. Attack type, when negates full, 10% health, 50% key, damage 20%, activate gauge at 30%, cancel after downgrade, not all conditions. On Death Beam, activating with full negate, draw 1 card. When you have fewer cards, nullify disadvantage, it penetrating endurance. Charge slightly each time the arts used, and all that stuff. Here it is, activate at the gauge to 40% death, active gauge to fire Death Beam. Best everything will be notified on activation and does damage on the hit. Even combo with arts using it during the combo is good, but starting the combo with it is also powerful, okay? So no effect of change, on hit deal damage, enemies activate bleed, combo with all that arts. When not defeated, assume, so it's basically the same as Goku. So yeah, so both Frieza and Goku are really good. They got some good buffs and all that stuff. Especially with they seal like, certain things. Like Frieza seals 5 stars, he seals main ability, and they both take your car away and all that stuff. So yeah. And also they did mention the outlet full power Frieza. He's getting his own unique equipment as well. So yeah, and also there's a new free-to-play event exclusive character, a third form Frieza. They also released that as well. So yeah, so I'll probably show you guys most of the stuff. So they're doing like an icon wallpaper give. They announced like a Dragon Ball Legends World Championship 2025-2030 held, so they're having that tournament. Also Chrome Crystal gift. When you use the promotion code from the web store, you get 300 of those. They also, if you guys did see the video and stuff, they also had the guy who sang the Japanese opening for Dragon Ball Z, and that was really cool. He just sings that. Here's some gameplay as well. Here's some a little bit of gameplay of Frieza right here. You can't put on music because it might probably get copyrighted and all that stuff. So probably show you guys. Yeah, this is Frieza's gameplay on this one. So yep, I think that's the Death Beam. All right, I think that's the blue card right there. Oh, that's probably the ultimate. Alright, I'll probably show you guys Goku's right here. This is Goku's gameplay right here. That's like the KO guard mechanic right here. I think that's his ultimate right here. It's like similar to like his Ella variant. It would've been cool if he did like the one hand Kamehameha like you know his Ella variant. So yeah, that would've been cool if he did that shit. Or he just have the thing where he just presses like multiple times as well, just like you know the tap thing. So yeah. But yeah, that's basically my breakdown. On those two characters. So yeah, and also they're probably gonna do some equipment bond Zanza, new oh, and a new event that you can get like a free Ultra Z power, a new raid, and also they're making a Discord, so the official Discord. So yeah, they're making their Discord. So yeah, so that's basically my breakdown on these two characters in the third part, part 3 of Anniversary. Though I'm gonna end this video off here, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. If you guys do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the bell. So you never miss a video, and let me know your thoughts on the part 3 or overall Anniversary. Did you guys enjoy it or did not? Which part was your favorite? Which part was your not favorite? But yeah, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.